Hey everyone, Steve here with a long overdue Fantasy Critic update. I used to do these with some regularity, but it's been a long time now. But I finally think I have enough features all going live at the same time that I think it's worth doing another one. So let's take a look. Okay, so first up, a change to the homepage. Right now we're looking at the homepage as it exists now. You all are very familiar with it, I'm sure. But let me pop over to the new version of the site and we get this. For a long time back in the past, I had tweets from the official Fantasy Critic Twitter account on the homepage. They used to be where these trending pages are, these trending bids and drops are now. But I stopped using Twitter really even before it became X, if we're being honest. But I definitely stopped using Twitter more recently. And I didn't have anything to replace it as far as putting out announcements other than on the Discord, which is great, but not quite everyone's on the Discord. So what I have now is there is this announcements section up at the top here. And what it's announcing right now is the new features that I'm about to talk about. And this link here was going to point to this video once I've made this video. But super simple, but big feature updates, things like that. Maybe even if I don't have a video for something, you can look here for announcements. Like when a new Royale quarter starts, you can probably expect that to go there. Things like that. Next up, another small thing is league year names. So every league has a league name. We all know this, but now you can also set a year specific name. This comes into play maybe more in conferences where you have divisions that might change their purpose year over year. That is the original reason it was implemented, but you can use it for regular leagues too. So this is my league that I'm in with, RAR, who you all know from the Discord bot. But if I call this Elite NRAR 2K26 in the league year name, not the league name, that will change it for this year. The homepage will still show the most recent year name. And if I go back to 2025, it will just say Elite NRAR here because that is still the league name. I could change 2025's name separately, but me changing it in 2026 doesn't affect it in 2025. Super simple, but some people asked for it, so there you go. All of the big features for this update concern Critics Royale. So let's go into Critics Royale, and we can see here that here's the leaderboard, as we've seen before, but we now have this Royale Groups feature. So what's a Royale Group? You still only get one Royale publisher per quarter. That's locked in. But your publisher can be a part of any number of groups that you want. For example, you can make a custom group. I have here Elites group, and I invited some people that are in the Discord that I know in my test site here, so that's why you see their names. These people all do very well in Critics Royale. But you can see, here's the quarter. You can change the quarter to whatever you want. You can see past performance, and you get this nice chart of how did everyone do over the course of the quarter. Let's go back to Q1 of 2026. We can see the chart in more detail. So this is all of everybody's points over time in the group. And these charts are kind of the running theme of this. I added a bunch of new pages, and most of them have charts. But let's stick to the groups feature for a second. So this is a custom group here. We also have featured groups. A featured group is one that the site itself makes, and there's only one right now, but I probably will add more. The featured group is previous Royale winners. So if you have won Royale ever, you get to be in this group. By default, it will only show players that are participating in the group in that specific order, because there's a lot of people that have played Royale in the past that don't use the site anymore, or don't play Royale anymore at least. But here we can see everyone who has won before that's still playing. How are they doing this quarter? And you get the nice chart as well. And you can hide specific people if you want. You can focus in on only certain publishers if you want. But then also you can go back to another quarter if you want. And you can go to the group page itself to see the cross-quarter stats and see, how many quarters has someone played, what's their average rank within the group, average rank overall, total number of points they've ever gotten. Congratulations, Derek. You have the number one average rank within the group, and in fact, you are the the number one average ranked player in Royale history. In addition to the custom and the featured groups, we also have league and conference attached groups. So if you are the manager of a league or a conference, you can just go to that league and click on Enable Royale, and you immediately get a Royale group for your league. No one has to really do anything. If a player in your league already plays Royale, they automatically get added to this. If you add more people to your league, it automatically adds to this. You don't have to manage your members at all with these outside of managing the members of your league itself. So I just made this one. I'm not actually the manager of this league, but I am in this test database that we're working with here. Same idea for a conference. So I can go to this Super League conference that I made myself the manager of here in this test site, and enable Royale, and here is everybody in Royale for this conference. Now, this is a really big conference, and most people don't play Royale, so I should probably actually make it so that people that don't even play don't show up. Maybe a hide button. I can do that later. But you can see everybody. Not only that, but in a couple different places. Basically, anywhere you see someone's player name, that used to not be clickable, but now I can. Everyone has a player page where you can see their full history of all of their publishers over time. Obviously, Todd Coward has quite a bit of them, but so do I. I've played a decent amount at least. If I go to me, that's actually way less, and also definitely nowhere near as good. But you can look and see everyone's Royale history now. If we go to a specific page again, you can see that the charts that I was talking about earlier are also on your individual player page. Something I didn't highlight before, these charts not only show your points over time, but these dotted lines here are your game releases. As you can see, like this line that goes up right here, that's because Resident Evil Requiem came out on that day, and that's why my line went up. And that also works on like the full quarters page. This one here on the home page of any given quarter is the top 10 players of that quarter. If the quarter's still going on, it's the top 10 players right now. It doesn't track like the pages here. It's not showing you, this is not the 20 through 30 or 21 through 30. This is always, no matter what you have selected up here, this is the top 10 publishers. So that is the Royale groups. One other thing on Royale is that within your own publisher, if I go here, I'm going to have to blur my games here because I don't want everyone to see what I have this quarter. But within purchase game, you now have 3 options here to show all possible releases, which is what it's been defaulted to before. But you can also now say only show me games that are expected to release in this quarter and only games with confirmed release in this quarter. So expected to release in this quarter, you will get things like Spring 2026. If I do games with confirmed release in this quarter, it's only games with exact release dates that are in this quarter. So that's a pretty nice searching feature for Royale. Last thing for today, I want to show a change to the Master Game Details page. So this is the page for Grand Theft Auto 5, and this is the current production site. And we can see, if I go down here, I can scroll and see these stats for every year. GTA 5 has been on the site for a long time, so you can see it over time. If I go to the new site, that's moved up a bit, and you can change between these various years. The reason for that is because, at least in 2026, because I wasn't doing this before 2026, but from 2026 and for the future, we also have these charts that show various stats over the course of the year. Perhaps more useful might be to look at a game that has changed a bunch over the course of the year. If we look at unannounced Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, you can pretty clearly see the chart change as soon as that game started to get heavily rumored in, looks like early April here. I still may make some changes to the way this graph looks, and there might honestly, as we all start to look at this, we might notice that some of the stats aren't as good as they could be. But this is the first version, and I think it'll be easier to notice that stuff now that we have these graphs. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.